5 ways Wales will give England headache at Qatar World Cup as Bale downs Ukraine. Gareth Bale was the hero once again as Wales claimed a 1-0 playoff win over Ukraine to secure their spot in the 2022 World Cup and set up a meeting with England in Qatar. In a sodden Cardiff City Stadium, Ukraine had the better of the opening exchanges, with Viktor Tsahankov, Roman Yaremchuk and Alexander Zinchenko all forcing Wales stopper Wayne Hennessy into saves early on. However, once again, it was Bale who would produce the game's defining moment of brilliance. The Welsh captain saw his fizzed free kick deflect in off West Ham's Andriy Yarmolenko as the Dragons opened the scoring shortly after the half-hour mark. Aaron Ramsey guided an effort agonizingly wide following a fast-flowing Welsh move minutes into the second period before Hennessy crucially denied Tsahankov and substitute Artem Dovbyk from close range. Substitute Brennan Johnson struck the post late on before Bale was denied from close range, however it didn't prove costly as the Welsh did enough to qualify for their first World Cup finals since 1958. With Qatar qualification having seen Wales set up a mouth-watering matchup with England, Daily Star Sport take a closer look at how Rob Page's Dragons will cause Gareth Southgate's side all manner of problems. Needless to say, the biggest Welsh threat facing England is Bale. The 32-year-old, who has confirmed he will leave Real Madrid this summer, simply sparkles every time he pulls on a Welsh shirt. The winger is involved in almost all of Wales' best play, and he once again delivered when his country needed him most. Bale's fizzed free kick proved too much for Ukraine's Yarmolenko, who inadvertently guided the ball into his own net to hand the host the opener. Bale may well have seen his commitment to Real Madrid's cause questioned in recent times, and he may well be the wrong side of 30, but boy does he still possess incredible ability. England, beware. While England have a wealth of right-backs at their disposal, Wales are blessed in that department too. Gareth Southgate will likely be left to decide between Chelsea's Reece James and Liverpool's Trent Alexander-Arnold as his first choice for that position, and the latter may well come up against one of his club teammates when the Three Lions take on Wales in Qatar. Alexander-Arnold's Anfield understudy Nico Williams has emerged as a key figure for the Dragons over the past year and will be integral to their hopes of succeeding at the World Cup. Williams enjoyed a mightily impressive second half of the season on loan with Fulham, helping the Cottagers to secure Premier League promotion. The 21-year-old, who started at left wing-back against Ukraine, is equally as adept at playing either on the left or right and offers a constant attacking threat. England will need to be wary of the versatile Liverpool youngster who possesses real quality in this Welsh side. England were caught out on countless occasions as they fell to a shock defeat to Hungary in their Nations League opener on Saturday when Southgate's 3-4-3 system saw the Three Lions exposed in wing-back areas. And Wales will be hoping England line up in the same formation in Qatar. The Welsh possess plenty of pace on the break and will be keen to exploit the space behind England's defence, where Hungary enjoyed great success on Saturday. With Bale on one side and the speedy Dan James on the other, the Welsh are a handful when they are on the attack. Although neither Fulham's Harry Wilson nor Nottingham Forest's Johnson didn't start against Ukraine, the pair are others who offer a threat going forward. England will need to be wary of this Welsh side's danger on the break, otherwise they could be in for a troublesome time in Qatar. It isn't only in attack that Wales possess plenty of quality and a real threat to England. In Aaron Ramsey, Wales have a player who can produce moments of magic from midfield. The former Arsenal star has endured a difficult season on loan in Scotland with Rangers, but there can be no denying he is still capable of producing on the pitch. Against Ukraine, Ramsey didn't put on his finest display, but his moment and intelligence was still on show for all to see. The 31-year-old will be disappointed he didn't do better when finding the goal at his mercy early in the second period, and his clever run from midfield into the box deserved better. The Welshman has made a habit of getting goals from midfield throughout his career, and England will need to be wary of his movement and goal-scoring threat when the two nations meet in Qatar. If there was a World Cup for singing, Wales would be favourites every time, gushed Martin Tyler following a raucous rendition of the Welsh national anthem Hen will ad fine adaw ahead of kickoff. And while Tyler's remarks may well have been a little over the top, his point certainly stands. Despite being sprinkled with quality, this Wales side will be punching above their weight when they meet England in Qatar and looking for all the help they can get. Thankfully for Rob Page's men, they have one of the most passionate support bases on the international stage. England will be well aware that with the backing of their 12th man, this Wales team are capable of causing upsets and going far in international tournaments. Look no further than Euro 2016.